petite somme. Alors, on a 2 quêtes ici à valider. J'ai encore plein de quêtes et tout à faire sur la map avant de me barrer. On aura fini le chapitre 1, je pense, très rapidement. Hop, c'est
The young
parti.
man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Then, now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Alors,
Hold it together, Leia. You're doing great.
ce serait du vol. Ce serait du vol. Ah oui, voilà. Je peux parler à...
You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us, not after witnessing your bravery. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can. You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much at you as through you.
Yes, I see something there.
Ah,
And
cette
something else
moustache.
besides. But it's not for me to
S'il
say.
savait, hein. S'il
I
savait
must get you
seulement.
to Malady. She will know. She was imprisoned on the Lady Vengeance, one of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. All the more vital we take the ship from the Magisters. Godwoken. We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead in the blink of an eye. She had horrors at her side, shriekers they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that catches their eyes. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it. Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging ones that steal source from its host. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours.
It's good to see Gareth safe and sound.
Blessed Anna, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spirits and set their blades aflame. I pray you will bless their armor, so no curse may pass it. I pray you see them safe.
By Lucian's grace, what miracle is this?
5600 XP.
Then we
voilà.
waste no time. Meet me at the shore and don't tarry long.
Ok. Mais attends. Ah là, ils s'en foutent. D'accord. Ok. Je note. Je note. What? Ah
The
d'accord.
goddess's
Ok.
tears still
Ferme les yeux. Alors attends, on va retourner au château en ruine. Hop.
Not even a placard to recommend your name.
Too heavy.
Not even a placard to recommend your name.
Alors voyons voir.
Cursed! No wonder it doesn't work.
Ok. T'as de choc. Ah! Hop. Ah mais attends, je peux en prendre un. Voilà. Attends. Du coup, parce que là, il faut que je vire un truc pour récupérer ça, voilà. Attends, j'ai fait ça. Ok. Je peux peut-être...
The reputation of Brachus Rex.
Oh
We should
là là,
tread
oui.
gingerly.
Ah, attends.
What is this contraption?
Hop. Ah, c'est clair que dalle. Ah, voyons voir un petit peu.
Before you stands an ancient shrine, runes carved deep into its rock. You feel the source inside you swell up, filling your chest, yearning to be free. Your power flows from your chest and into your hands, green tendrils of power slithering from your fingertips across the shrine. The shrine starts to vibrate and glow, slabs of stone gliding across each other as it...
Ok. Bon, bah, du coup là je peux expurger les... Hop. Est-ce que je peux descendre en bas? C'est la question. Attends. Et con de toi, reviens là. Reviens.
The curse is lifted. Thank you, stranger.
Yes.
The menacing skeletal guardian looks at you wearily, then yawns.
So you dare defy the will of Brachus Rex. Prepare to be destroyed, and so on and so forth. Let's get this over with. Why wouldn't I be? Every so often, some interloper goes and undoes one of Brachus Rex's curses, and I must murder the poor. I hope this brings the discussion to an end. I don't like being roused from slumber, only to be greeted by such banality. I was raised immediately after my death. I never had the chance to see what wonders await the true dead. In a few moments, I dare say you will discover that information firsthand.
She moans impatiently and taps her bony foot.
Yes, I know he's dead. I am still obligated to perform his wishes.
J'ai pas assez
He
d'éloquence.
may not live,
Quoique, attends,
but the
c'est
threat of
peut-être
his
mon
curse
éloquence, je
hangs
sais plus.
over me. Who is to say? Could any curse be more grave than this interminable conversation? Now, let's get down to business. All this talking exhausts me.
Ok. Au revoir. Carte de la guerre. Ok. Est-ce que je suis obligé de retourner pour chaque individu? Ah oui, je peux l'utiliser aussi avec celui-là. Ah, ouah, c'est trop cool. Alors attends, du coup on va mettre les points parce que tant qu'à faire. Alors. Puanteur. Taille XXL. bien en fait taille XXL, vas-y. Hop, ça va être très bien. Et en retrait. Pa. Alors, on va faire ça. Et point de mémoire, voilà. Pour lui, ça va être un point de mémoire et un petit peu de constitution. Au moins que je monte ma constitution à, je sais pas, 15-20, ce serait bien. Ah oui, c'est vrai que là je peux. Ah, c'est trop bien. Ça met combien de PV là maintenant? 305. Allez, allez, 337 PV, c'est trop bien. Du coup, là, on va monter à 10. 11. Donc là, je fais 55% de dégâts et 11% de chance de critique. Trop bien. Trop bien, trop bien. Ta 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 ta. Donc pour le reste, on est bien, hein. Je dirais même qu'on est plus que bien. Alors ça c'est fait. Du coup,
At last! The fire is quenched. Thank you.
il me reste combien là à défoncer? Ah, ok. Attends, on va aller là, on va remettre des points de source. C'est une... Arrête de courir. Je pourrais pas te...
The curse is lifted.
Ok. Je fais un point de source encore. Hop. Et du coup, on va monter là.
The flames are extinguished. Thank you.
Vide. Je crois que je les ai vidés en plus. Ok, bon, ça c'est fait. Du coup là on a fini cette quête. Ça c'est fait. Ok. Ok, ok. Attends, parce que là c'est pas fini. Je vais aller là. Ah, c'est mort pour l'instant. Sanctuaire de Braclux, Rex et compagnie. Alors, on voit un petit peu. Attends. Ah d'accord, ok, ça c'est une sortie. Genre spirituel. Genre... Attends. Mais du coup... Ah mais attends.
Clever.
Sympa. Sympa, par contre ça pue le...
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear that
Ah
you're
mais il est
not
vivant encore.
welcome here? You can't teach a...
Ok. Alors, ça. Ok. Déjà, ça, on va faire ça. Ok. Ok. C'est pas pour me plaire, mais bon. Ok. Carapace magique, ah c'est vrai. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va faire ça. Bien. Incroyable. Coffre au trésor, mais je suis sûr que c'est un piège. Hop.
That was even easier.
I must say, I was lacking skin may make me a target for mortals, but I am mercifully immune to mosquitoes. However, they are infuriating when they get in one's skull. I can barely hear myself think. Given enough time, I could walk from this island to the shore. But time is in short supply. I must procure a quick way off this island.
Ok, on a déjà eu toutes ces conversations. Attends, c'est quoi, j'ose pas, parce qu'il m'a déjà dit tout ça. En fait, je m'en fous. Tu sais où vous en allez, voilà. Saloperie. Hop. Alors attends, je vais aller descendre en bas.
riddle, innit? A conundrum. What's it you'll have to solve? I thought you looked clueless, alright? Thing is, it's about the letters, innit? One for each thing. Easy. Well, nice to meet you too. Rude.
Ok. Ok. Alors attends. Là je viens de là. Là si je fais ça, attends. On va juste faire ça, histoire de voir un petit peu où ça mène.
Careful, I spotted a trap.
Piège de merde. Ok. Ouais. Alors attends, ce que je vais faire là, je vais faire un truc, je vais me mettre là, sur la terre solide. Tiens là. Attends. Hop. Voilà, on va faire ça comme ça. Se soigner. Voilà. Ça là. On est soigné. Alors, qu'est-ce que c'est
You
que ça?
come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. A pity. Brachus has willed it. Trompdoy must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault. Fate has been unkind to Trompdoy, and so has Brachus Rex. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is... Judge him with a... Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten... Either you're very good at guessing or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain. Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is...
Un fléau, une souffrance, une plainte, une tragédie, une malédiction, une abomination.
Perhaps you're not totally... It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely.
Ok.
I know little, but you have proven yourself a knowing traveler. I will answer what I can.
En référant à sa deuxième énigme, on lui demande est-ce que c'est que c'est une cure. Bien, une cure.
Brachus Rex discovered the way. This he researched here, upon this isle. He could remove the source from any creature or individual. I saw the staffs he used myself. They were most impressive. Brachus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time and to prevent others from entering. Trompdoy was and is a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault. Myself.
Ok. Ok. Ça c'est cool. Ça c'est un piège. Bah c'est un coup ça te donne quelque chose, un coup ça te la met à l'envers quoi. J'aime. Alors ok. Bon, j'imagine que ça aussi c'est une fausse porte. Oh du poison, c'est amical. Allez, zoom. Ah. pas si je peux le toucher d'ici. Ah. Ah, je vais essayer un truc. Ah, je vais essayer un truc. Ah, je peux pas. Ah, la déception. Ah, d'un seul coup, là, je suis extrêmement déçu. Du coup, attends, on va faire ça. Encore un déverrouillé. Donc, on avait dit ça. Et ouais, je suis en combat, donc ouais. Ok. J'ai tellement bien fait de faire des distances, quoi. Alors. Voilà, par contre... Là, mon ami. Je vais faire ça. Aïe. Aïe. On va pas faire ça. Pas, c'est très chiant. Ok, il est absorbé. Ok. Faut que je remette l'invocation. J'ai retiré l'invocation. Du coup, je perds quand même 25% d'efficacité là. Vu que je comptais sur les morts.
You won't know what hit you.
Ok. Ça fait plaisir, mais. Alors attends. Je suis un peu dans la merde quand même là. Ça se voit, non? Je suis un peu dans la merde. Ça se voit là. C'est quand même un petit peu dans la merde. Un peu beaucoup d'adversaires en fait. Shit. crever. S'il te plaît. Voilà. D'accord, ok. En fait, si je faisais lui, ça me nettoyait les autres. Ok, pourquoi pas. Ils étaient liés en fait. Alors là, j'ai récupéré quoi? Un autre Brachus Rex. Oh, on va pouvoir faire
As you pick up the ring,
le
you
super
feel a
donjon.
cold, dark pain shoot up through
Trop
the
bien.
bones of your arm. Your mind itches. You don't hear, but feel a whisper in the cavity that functions as your ear. It tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
Ok. Donc ouais, il faut que je mette l'anneau de Brachus Rex. Putain, il est où? Ah, je vais le mettre sur... Là, je perds quoi? C'est pyrokinésie, on s'en fout. Hop là. Donc, identifier. Constitution drosophiste. De la merde. Et... résistance à terre, gna non. Attends, par contre. Y'a quoi lui comme chance de critique? Ah. Attends, ça. C'est quoi dans ce sac là? Que dalle. L'âge de lézard. Bon, du coup, on peut quand même, j'imagine. Allez! Alors attends. Armure. Supernova. Ouah, de l'or.
You made it all this way.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there. And as long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. Really?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
Putain. Intelligence, hydrosophiste, résistance, chance... Ah, c'est mieux ça. Bah ouais, c'est bien ça. Dextérité. Les bottes c'est quoi? Résistance à terre, ouais. Casque, dextérité, fripouille. Ah ouais, non mais là je me sauce là. Là je me sauce mais tellement bien. Allez. Ok, et... Ok, bon. Ça on l'a pas identifié. Constitution... Alors attends. Dextérité, ah oui, putain. Voilà. Ah, tu mets ça. Ah ouais, non, mais là, le donjon, il m'a rincé, là, le donjon. Il m'a rincé. Alors, du coup... Parce que là, on est bien. Là, ça donne... Ouais, en fait, il est meilleur, celui-là. Celui-là, à la place. Voilà. Alors ensuite, on a des jarres. Rasque et je sauvegarde.
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in... The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from... As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all, the vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your... A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be? Gradiana's soul flits through...
I'm not ready. No, you can't. No!
Attends, parce que il y a un truc que j'avais vu, il me semble. C'est pas l'armurerie, c'est artefact du tyran. Ok, alors ensuite, j'arrive pas là.
This jar glitters and glows. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't... The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still throbbing in your bones. The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
Alors ensuite.
The jar on the plinth before you seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out as you roam. The human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex. He promises power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your bones tingling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before... As you reach into the jar, the source flows into you. The power is overwhelming. You blink, and for a split second, you're looking through the soul's eyes. You see a locked dungeon, cards scattered on a table. The image only lasts a moment, and then you're back, the empty soul jar in your hand, while...
Ok. Et la dernière.
The soul jar stands on its plinth, glowing softly. From within, you can almost hear the whisper. You see, or rather, you feel a far-off land. Frozen breath hangs in the air, pine needles brush your cheeks, and in your arms you can feel a weight. A body, dead. Your vision swims. You're older, but perhaps not wiser. You march at the head of a shambling host, the enemies of Brachus Rex melting before you. The scene twists again. Now Brachus stands before you, a beautiful woman at his side. You lash out in treasonous rage, but cold arms bind you. You're sealed away in a tower. Your screams fill the darkness. You feel a jolt and open your eyes to see the soul jar before you, lying still in the vault. A human spirit slips from the ruins of the jar. Decked in necromancer robes, she...
Eternal thanks, young one. Oh, timely death.
Ok, ça c'est les anciens personnages qu'il y avait dans le premier Divinity en fait. Hein. Que des visions de ça quoi. C'est ça que je trouve absolument génial. Alors attends, là on a une... on va ouvrir ça. Maintenant je peux sortir si je veux. Ouais.
The deity's head and hands are missing. The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't tell if this was meant to be symbolic somehow, or a mere act of vandalism.
Ah, c'est du pur vandalisme, hein, clairement. Ouais. Du coup, on va pouvoir aller faire le labyrinthe de Brachus Rex. Ah, ça va être sympa. Ça va même être terrible. Hein. Du coup, je vais me mettre là. Je vous dis rendez-vous au prochain épisode. Je vais faire une pause. Je reviens un peu plus tard. Ciao, ciao.